Welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about the TyrellN6. Now the TyrellN6 is designed to mimic its behavior of a vintage analog synth. It is inspired by Blade Runner. So let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the output. Right now it's set to 100, but it could go up to 200. You have two different ways to control the VCA, which is gate and ADSR1. ADSR1 just means like envelope. We have 4 different modes: poly, mono, legato, and duo. And I'm going to tell you about duo. So in duo, oscillator 1 will play the lowest note, and oscillator 2 will play the highest note. So we have different voices, and this will be used for the voice stack effect later if it's set to more than 1. Drift allows slight imperfections in tuning, and this is one of the features that is used to mimic a analog synth for the synth. We have the detune, which has a big range. So you could choose when you want to transpose or detune. We have 2 oscillators and 4 different waves for the shape 1 and 2 for shape 2, which is oscillator 2. We also have a sub oscillator. And the tune 2 and the fine tune are for oscillator 2. So you can use these to tune or fine tune. And the T mod 1 and T mod 2, one is for oscillator 1 and one is for oscillator 2. These are basically just the amount of modulation you're gonna allow into each oscillator depending on the source. So we have different sources that we could choose from. So let's can change that, or over here we have, let's go over here. Over here we have our filter, and we have the cutoff, we have resonance, mix spread, which is another unique feature about the synth. So basically the mix spread helps blend in depending on the VCF mode and the VCF pulse. So in VCF mode we have a low pass or a high pass, or we could have the band pass. In the low pass or high pass, we get a low pass if it's all the way low, like you could hear, or a high pass if it's all the way high. And in the middle, it's a mix, like even mix of both. And we can use the cutoff to cut off any frequencies. And then in bandpass, VC pulse is also the distance of each. So in bandpass, right here we can't hear the effect because we need to turn this up. It's pretty cool. This filter is a self-oscillating filter, meaning, here, let me show you exactly what that means. So if we bring the cutoff down in the oscillators and we turn the resonance up, we'll be able to hear a signal. However, that signal doesn't change pitch. And this is what key follow is for. The key follow allows us to change the pitch. And now we have a signal coming through. And you could go even further as to shaping that signal if you wanted to, using the modulations or even the matrix, which I'll show you later. So let's bring back our signals for oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about the mixer really quick. In the mixer we have the oscillators, and we have a sub oscillator. We have noise, which we could change over here what kind of noise we want. And we also have, if we want to send noise to the ring module or the input source, and you could change it depending on your liking. We have the ring modulator, and we have feedback. So the mixer is it mimics an analog mixer, which means that you can use the mixer to overdrive the filter, and that will start gradually after 0. So in the oscillator mod, we have different things as well. So we have a soft synth. So you can use this to synth your oscillators. And at 12, that's 1 octave. And at 19, it's a fifth higher. And at 24, it's 2 octaves. And the power source, you could, well, not power, it's pitch. Pulse width source. So you could choose what you want the pulse width to affect. So right now it's on LFO2. Vibrato is hardwired into LFO1. So this will always change LFO1. And then we have glide. And we also have pitch bends, which we could change the number on which we would like. This is up and this one's down. Now over here we have our LFOs. We could change the waveforms and also the notes. And we could change the rate, and the delay in this case means it fades LFO's amplitude. So this is used to fade the amplitude. We have phase, which it specifies when the LFOs will start, and then the rate mod. You could choose the source of what the rate mod, and the source for the depth mod, and restart. The restart, it sets the rule for the synth that it will restart depending on which you choose, and it will restart LFO's phase. So we have pretty cool. We could change things. Okay, and the matrix is another unique feature of the synth. So you could choose the target, whatever it allows you to target. So in this case, let's target the cutoff. And we could choose any of these, and you have up to 2, which you could change. Oh shit, this is 9 minutes. Oh my god, this is